Bob Solmson came to the brothers from White Station. And in 1961, East Perkins and Poplar were beyond the jumping off point of the planet for most Memphians. Probably the tropical freeze is as far as we'd ever get. Highland was considered east in those days. Bob was elected homeroom class officer and made honor roll consistently. Yearbook staff, science club, key club, tennis kept him busy along with his studies. Brother J. Stephen O'Malley ranked him pretty high as a student. Now that's a recommendation. Brother Stephen always held your family, Bob, in great esteem. And following university studies at Washington and Lee in Lexington, Virginia, Bob has excelled as managing director, co-managing partner, and founder of Fairwood Capital, a real estate private equity firm in the hospitality business. And in former days, he worked with another Hall of Famer, Lance Forsdick, in RFS Hotel Investors. RFS was a multifaceted real estate company active in owning and operating hotel properties, shopping centers, and other properties. He's also served on the boards of National Bank of Commerce, National Commerce Band Corporation, Morgan Keegan, Independent Bank, Oracle Incorporated, Colonial Williamsburg Company, Lazard Funds, and our own Christian Brothers University. He founded in 1999 the Memphis Opportunity Scholarship Trust, helping each year over 500 indigent children for their education. And Bob, it makes your school very proud to know that you continue the educational work of the brothers with the poor in this program. This effort was a type of charitable work close to the heart of your rabbi of beloved memory, James Wax of Temple, Israel. And close to your heart today is your wife, Jacqueline, and your 2 children and grandchildren. And Hall of Fame membership means you will stay closer to your alma mater, Christian Brothers High School. Bob?
Thank you, Brother Joel, Brother Chris. I appreciate it. I was trying to think of what remarks I might make when I came up here today. Thought occurred to me it's been 55 years since I was introduced to the brothers in a very inauspicious way. I think I entered Christian Brothers very reluctantly. The only thing I knew about this school was from my 2 older brothers, Harry, who was in the class of 57, and Billy, who was in the class of 1960. And the 2 things that they had impressed upon me were that it was known for discipline, sometimes painfully, and there were no girls, neither of which were features that I was particularly anxious to embrace. But I came here, however reluctantly, and I do remember Brother Stephen very well, was called to his office for some transgression the first week. And Brother Joel, you and I talked about this the other day. He could say more with fewer words or no words than any man I've ever known. A gesture, a look, some small expression lets you know immediately what he was thinking, which generally wasn't good. And the normal response was you were instantaneously repentant. For whatever he thought you did, you were sorry. So that's how I started at Christian Brothers, with an introduction to Brother Stephen. But over my 4-year tenure here, I came to recognize that the brothers, the faculty, the staff at Christian Brothers were examples of lives very well lived, of exemplary folks who were devoting themselves to a higher purpose. That dedication to their faith, to their community, to their students made an impression on me, just like it did everybody here. And I'm forever grateful for that. I'm also grateful for the friendships that I made here, many of which have endured the 50-plus years, and they're boys, men now, that I remain very close friends with. So Brother Joel, Brother Chris, thank you very much. My fellow inductees, I'm honored to be here with y'all. I don't know if I'm worthy or not, but I'm certainly appreciative of this honor. Thank you.